Millions of Americans fear their food assistance or SNAP benefits will run out tomorrow as the government shutdown drags on.
I've gone to social media to ask for help from everyone that I could possibly think of.
Welcome to Red Pilled Nation, where we celebrate common sense with a daily dose of the truth. It is now day 35 of the 2025 government shutdown, and the pain is real. Right now, President Trump is saying what a lot of us are thinking. It's time for the GOP to stop playing defense and truly open up the government by using the nuclear option, getting rid of the Senate's filibuster. Now, if you like our content, please give this video a like, a share, and also make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Your support sure does mean a lot.
This morning, President Trump is calling on Republicans to change the rules in the Senate to reopen the government. Trump posting overnight, it is now time for the Republicans to play their Trump card and go for what is called the nuclear option. Get rid of the filibuster and get rid of it now. The move would allow Republicans to pass a bill to fund the government with a simple majority instead of the 60 votes currently needed. But Senate Majority Leader John Thune has warned against this move, saying it could come back to bite Republicans whenever Democrats take power back. Meanwhile, millions of Americans fear their food assistance or SNAP benefits will run out tomorrow as the government shutdown drags on.
I've gone to social media to ask for help from everyone that I could possibly think of.
It now appears a federal judge hearing a lawsuit over emergency funding may step in. Judge Indira Talwani saying right now Congress has put money in an emergency fund for an emergency, and it's hard for me to understand how this isn't an emergency. Republicans argue it's not that easy.
If they transfer funds from these other sources, it pulls it away immediately from school meals and infant formula.
The judge dismissing the administration's explanation, saying, I want agency action, not lawyering. We're not going to make everyone drop dead. The judge could compel the administration to release the funds, but whether the Trump administration will comply remains to be seen. And even if it does, the emergency funding available would still fall short of the monthly SNAP payouts.
As history shows, the filibuster has become a tool of obstruction that lets a small minority stall essential government functions. Getting rid of it is about making Congress functional again, so we can deliver on the promises made to the American people. Enacting the majority's mandate. The whole point of elections is that the party with the majority gets to implement its policies. The filibuster, requiring 60 votes, essentially gives the minority party a veto, paralyzing necessary action. For example, if we want to pass common sense border security reform, a simple majority should be enough to get the job done, not a supermajority that the opposing party can block. We also need to stop the cycle of last-minute, bloated budget deals. Eliminating the filibuster for funding bills would allow the majority to pass clean budgets that prioritize fiscal responsibility and stop wasteful spending without being held hostage by the other side. This is crucial for getting our nation's finances in order. Now, sure, Senate leaders like John Thune warn that this could come back to bite us when the other party is in charge. But frankly, that's the logic of playing it safe that keeps the DC establishment happy and gets nothing accomplished. Every day that goes by where the Democrats don't vote against crippling and starving America is one more day where their favorability lowers. It's clear nearly all Senate Republicans have voted to open the government. We're just waiting for the Democrats to come around. If Republicans cave to their demands, that opens the door for them to use government shutdowns as a threat to spend money on even more wild demands, directly contradicting the voice of the voters to put common sense and responsible spending into practice. As the shutdown drags on and people worry about things like food assistance from SNAP, for example, we're seeing this idea of using emergency funding as a way to solve the problem. A judge, Indira Talwani, even seemed willing to step in, arguing, it's hard for me to understand how this isn't an emergency. But we all know this is a bad strategy that only treats the symptom, not the cause. It's a short-term fix. Relying on emergency funds is a one-time Band-Aid. The current problem isn't a lack of spare cash. It's a broken political system that can't pass a basic spending bill. Using emergency funds just lets Congress off the hook and kicks the can down the road, ensuring we have the same crisis again next month. The bottom line is simple. We need to open the government, and the fastest, cleanest way to do that while reasserting the majority's power is to clear the path and get rid of the filibuster. It's time to put America first and get back to work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.